is up, Sexy Beast? Crazy Rabbit here, and today we're going to be talking about DLC 5, or the Zombie Chronicles. We just got like a lot new information, even though like the whole reveal or supposed reveal or whatever it's going to be is coming tomorrow. We actually figured out all the maps and stuff today and kind of a little bit more information about it. And I kind of just want to talk about what worries me about it, what I'm hyped about, what I'm concerned about, because I literally just did like a 2-hour live stream just straight up talking about DLC 5 and what me and the chat's concerns were, what we were happy about, what we were worried about, and so on and so on. But first, I just want to read you guys all this information that we actually did learn. So I'm reading this off my iPhone because, swag. It says includes 8 classic remaster maps for Call of Duty Zombies, World at War, Call of Duty Black Ops, and Black Ops 2. Complete original saga maps, remastered in HD, available on Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Experience the remastered zombie collection and experience the undead story first on PS4, which really kind of annoys me, but I'll get to that here in a minute. The Zombie Chronicles maps are going to include 3 from World at War, Nocturne Toten, Verrucht, and Shinanuma. No Derice, because we've had enough of that, and apparently we haven't had enough of Nocturne Toten. 4 maps from Call of Duty Black Ops, Kino der Toten, Ascension, Shangri-La, and Moon, and only 1 from Black Ops 2, which is Origins. So unfortunately, we are not getting Mob of the Dead, which really surprised me. Like, Mob of the Dead was one of the maps that I thought was definitely going to be on here, and unfortunately it was not, and that was a huge shocker to me. You're also going to get some Takeo and Richtofen, Dempsey and Nikolai calling cards, a Zombie Heroes animated calling card, and a limited edition camouflage tin can, because you know we need that tin can. It's all about the tin can. Now, I'm pretty sure like 99.999% this is legit, but there always could be like a detail or two that was actually left out. So now I just kind of want to talk about what really worries me about this whole DLC 5 sort of situation. So we know these maps are going to be remasters. They're not going to be remakes. They're not going to be like additionals or something like that. They're remastered maps, and that kind of worries me a little bit, because my main concern, like the main thing for me that's going to make or break it, is the weapons. Like if we see Black Ops 3 weapons and Ascension and Moon and Origins and Verrucht, that's kind of going to ruin it for me. What I think Treyarch is going to do, and like, it kind of sucks to say this, but I really think this is what they're going to do. They're going to include all the Black Ops 3 weapons and maybe throw in like the Galil or the PPSH or like the Razorback or something on the maps. That's kind of what I feel like they're going to do. I really hope like that's not what they end up doing. I hope they actually give us a lot more weapons from Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and World at War. But for some reason, I just have this feeling in the back of my mind that that's not going to happen. I feel like we're going to start Origins with the MR6 or something like that, and we're not actually going to have the Mauser, so we can't actually get the Boom Hilda. And that's what really worries me, and in my opinion, that's what's going to make or break these remasters, is if we have original weapons, or if we're just going to be stuck with Black Ops 3 weapons, and that kind of ties into Gobblegum a little bit. I really don't care if there's going to be Gobblegums on these maps. I kind of already figured there would be. But the main thing that concerns me is I'm afraid they're going to do like, oh, if you get this Gobblegum, you can spawn a Mauser in, or if you get this Gobblegum, you can spawn the PPSH, or something along those lines. It may not necessarily be those guns, but I have a bad feeling that they might try to implement Gobblegum to actually get some of the old features of the maps we all know and love. So I really hope they don't try to make like certain features of the map only Gobblegum accessible. I'm not exactly sure like which features they could possibly do it, but I really hope they kind of just don't really involve Gobblegum too heavily. Like just say, hey, here's your Gobblegum machines, that's all you really need. And I really hope they actually give us a lot more weapons than just Black Ops 3 ones. The other thing that kind of really concerns me is the PS4 deal. I understand that they did sign a contract with Sony and they have to kind of release everything first on the PS4, but the Zombie Chronicles DLC 5 releasing on the PS4 really kind of bugs me. I don't really like playing on PS4, I'm more a PC guy, and I was really hoping to be able to get it on PC at the same time as everyone else, but it releases on PS4, so that kind of alienates a huge majority of the community. A lot of the community is going to be extremely pissed off. So the next thing is going to be the maps. We're not going to be getting Mob of the Dead or Call of the Dead. The reason everyone keeps speculating is because of copyright reasons, because, you know, they have celebrity cast in them, and it would kind of be hard to be able to use them in Black Ops 3, when I think like their only contract was in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. That's what I'm speculating, just because they're a celebrity cast, it would be kind of hard to get permission to use them again in Black Ops 3. And I think the excuse that Treyarch is going to roll with and actually tell everyone, because they don't really want everyone to know the real reason, is that they only wanted to include storyline maps. And I can kind of see that for Mob of the Dead, but Call of the Dead was a pretty big impact on the story. So I think the real reason Treyarch's not including these maps is just because of the celebrity cast. But I feel like the reason that they're going to tell everyone, and that the community is probably going to agree with, is just because it really wasn't like a huge part of the storyline. And the last thing that really kind of concerns me is like if they try to change up the map or the Easter egg too much. Like when it comes to the Easter eggs, if they want to make it to where you can pick which excavator's coming down on Moon, Oh my god, that would be so good. I really hope they do something like that. Or if they want to make like a step not always glitch out all the time. Or if they want to make it possible to do the Shangri-La Easter egg solo or something like that. If they want to make minor tweaks to where they basically keep the Easter egg the same, but maybe they make it doable in solo or something like that, that would be awesome. I just don't want them changing like the whole thing and the whole meaning of it. That's a no-no for me. Keep it the same, keep it OG. That's the reason I really love Black Ops 1 was the story and the Easter eggs. So those are the things that really kind of just worry me about this whole DLC situation. I guess I can't really say for a fact if these things are going to keep worrying me after tomorrow. I'm just going to have to see what happens with this whole reveal thing. I'm still excited though. I'm really hyped for DLC 5. I can't wait to play Ascension. I can't wait to play Moon. I just can't wait to see what exactly they've done, how good it's going to look. It's going to be on Black Ops 3. It's going to look sexy as fuck with the next-gen consoles. I absolutely can't wait. I'm super pumped, but I am allowed to be a little bit cautious and a little bit worried. That's just my nature. You don't always want to be hyping yourself up too much. So I'm very curious to know, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and if you guys could, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.
Bye.